Hope you like it hot, Jackna. I'm not dying alone.
Now you die painfully.
Time for a bath, scumbag.
Ooh, girl.
Oh, back off, you! Stop! Ah!
One way to meet an objective.
I like it how he doesn't care. Like, I legitimately love it that Torian's like, okay, well, that's who I'm potentially dating. That's where we are. That's great. We love somebody who's supportive. That's what we're gonna call it. Supportive. Yeah. I mean, you gotta think he's not done, but seen probably worse, all things considered, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of Mandalorian bros he was hanging out with. Maybe he hasn't up to this point.
Thank the stars you made it.
You're a credit to your kind, Bounty Hunter. Thank you.
I am pretty great.
You'll get no argument from me.
I thought we were goners. Thank you.
Not one lick of, like, not knowing her worth kind of vibe. Like, Lila doesn't know humble. The bounty hunter in general. I feel like the smuggler, too. I feel like the smuggler and the bounty hunter both, like, they don't know how to be humble. And I love that for them. They kind of remind me a little bit of, my Rogue Trader. Like, the main character in Rogue Trader, which I'm a huge fan of. So, the confidence unmatched with the bounty. If you want to go that way. Like, that is the nice thing, though. You can play more of a humble bounty hunter. I don't know how at this point. I actually think my first bounty hunter was a little bit more on the humble side, but after like the first time I've been like, yeah, it's fine. We don't necessarily need to be super, okay, we're gonna go out this way, super humble or anything. She can know that she's the best. Also, her reconnecting with Galt in the chapters are gonna be so good. I'm so excited for that. I don't think there's any surprise parties waiting, right? That's probably why it's better to kill everything on your way in, so the way out is a little bit easier. I knew that was gonna happen. Hi, Blizz!
That calm traffic was impossible out here.
Same. Boss not fight if new friend beat up chief. Who's his rival, Blizz?
Who am I after now, Blizz?
I'm guessing it got ugly.
I'll bet Voss would rather shoot than shout.
Don't worry. I'll tear him apart, Blizz.
Quitters. I'll show them how to finish what they start.
Okay. Okay, I got it, Blizz. Thank you.
You've been a big help, little guy.
You can't be mean to Blizz. I agree, Kat. Listen, if there's one thing I will say repeatedly is that you can't be, like, somebody's gonna come in and be like, of course you can. No, you can't. Mean to Blizz? In this economy? Are you joking? Okay, Starship Graveyard is here. Let's get rid of that. Oh, let's try this again. Okay, so we need to go here, but I need, like, there. I don't want to have to, like, figure out how to get there, so I'm gonna go here. And then have them taxi me over because it's just, trust me, it just makes so much more sense. This is, from what I understand, the last area that we have to do for this. Also, I'm gonna do some shopping.
Do you require medical attention?
No. What is this jacket? That jacket's it's actually a really nice jacket. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, right. I have that. Is that a new,
Be well.
Does that seat everybody? No. It is a nice one, but it does not seat everybody. No influence, no influence, no influence. Okay. These are still not Torian approved, but that's okay.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
We'll go there. Interesting that this one doesn't want to mark where you need to go. It's just fine with it. Like letting you think that you're in the right spot. Which flare are we using? I forget if we set up Lila together or not. Oh, the Obsidian Squad. Okay. I was curious. Perfect. She making progress. We're gonna be done with Hoth pretty much after this. Because then we just gotta go face Big Boss Man and then we're good. Ish. And then after that, we just finish up this chapter and then we get to hang out with the Sith. Normally, by the time I get to the Sith plotline, I'm a little high-tie, if that makes sense. But because we've been taking this at a sedated pace, because I am me, I'm kind of hoping I can pay super attention. Oh, 38 is fantastic. Hoping I can pay like super attention to it because I am very curious to see if there's like anything new that I notice in this versus like what we've seen happen. Especially with some of the people that are making a surprise return, if you know what I mean, to the... If you haven't played the newest story update, you have to. Like, you have to play. Like, the last two are so peak. I've loved every single second. It's been so good. And then I think they said, Keith just put out the next thing, like, the Q1 update. Or like recap, not update, recap. You put up the recap, and I gotta tell you, no, leave us alone. I don't want to. Torian, I don't want to fight them. Gotta tell you, the fact that they were like, yeah, late spring for the next storyline, which would mean the Malgi storyline maybe, possibly before the summer be done. Which I think, if my memory serves me correctly, we're going to do that. So basically, what I think they're alluding to is going to happen. We'll finish the Malgi story late spring. Then I think there's going to be one more update that's kind of like a transitional story update. Like whatever happens at the end of the Malgi storyline into whatever's coming next. And then we're going to have the big anniversary 8.0 when the anniversary happens. I don't know if it'll happen like exactly when the anniversary happens or if things will be like a little bit after, but that does sound like what the plans are going to be. I'm very pumped. I'm very pumped to see where this story's going. I didn't expect to like the newest story as much as I did, but like I finished it a couple weeks ago. I still think about it and like where they're going. If you don't want to play it, but you want to see it before Lila gets there, I did record it on my Jedi Consular. So that might be something to check out if you're curious. Also, I think the last time we talked, I was mentioning I didn't know if Lila was going to do Makeb and Ilum because Bailey was on either Ilum or Makeb. And I'm not doing them on Lila. If you want to see what they look like on the Empire side, watch Bailey's story, or Nixie went through all of it too. I can't do it again so soon. So soon. I just did it. I don't have that bless in me. But I think we're still gonna go through let me know if you want Shadow of Revan on Lila. I still think we're probably gonna do Shadow of Revan. Shadow of Revan is arguably one of the best stories in SWTOR. So I'm guessing we're going to go through all of that. Plus, I want to see it from I haven't played a non-Force user in forever for like anything past main story. So I am super curious to see how some of that plays in. Because a lot of people have mentioned over and over again, and I understand the sentiment of like a lot of it feels like it's more meant for a Force user. But I think it'd be fun to kind of go through and like pick apart what is and isn't meant for a Force user, how you could interpret it as a tech class and stuff like that. So I think that that's something that we'll definitely do.
Ship worth fighting for, all right.
Yes.
Never fly again, though. Couldn't. Could it?
I love when somebody comes right before you and kills like so much stuff, so you can just kind of like come in nice and fast. Thank you so much, person that was leaving as I was coming in. And then I don't know if we're gonna flirt with anybody outside of Torian. As far as like later chapters go, like we could flirt with everybody. You could see like we could flirt with Lana, we could flirt with Theron, we could flirt with not Koth. That will never happen. I literally, we did it once on stream and that was enough. Or we could just stick to Torian, but if there's any flirts with like Lana or Theron that you haven't seen before and it's something that you'd like to see, feel free to let me know. But for the most part, I'm guessing we're probably just gonna stick to Torian because I mean, Lila's so ride or die for this man. We love that. Girl, what do we got? Well, that's it. Is this the one where you come from behind and it does more damage? Why did you have to I just wanted to talk to you violently. Okay. Are we a high enough level for this? I don't know. We are definitely lower level. But that's she giggling, and that's okay. Good. Now you. There is, oh, interesting, there is no kill count. Ah, I thought there would be, like, kill so many of the white moth or whatever, but no. So, might skip it from here on out. Ah, I think it was, my 6 was the one from behind. Also, I am super curious because it's going to be the, like, conclusion to everything, and Torian's been a huge Torian and Akavi both with like the Mandos been such a huge part of this storyline that we have right now. I'm very curious to see if they are in the final story that's coming this spring. So that's also why I kind of want to get Lila there as soon as humanly possible. Also, my other Mando character, Mio, that's like my personal-ish Mando. I need to get her caught up because for stream, depending on like who's what where, might want to do Mio, or I might do it on YouTube. But if we can get Lila decently caught up before that update comes, I'm probably not even gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna sneak by you. Oh, it says defeat the white moth forces. I just want you to come here. I just want to bring them back. Because I don't want to, like, pull anybody else that I don't need. Torian, pull them closer, honey. Here. Yeah, you. E?
You'll live.
No, Torian, bring them closer. Okay, good. Yay. I'm like, please don't. I'm like hitting these guys from, like, I'm like practically sniping without Torian. Okay, just stay with me. No, I swear to God, if you bring that big dude that I purposely snuck past into this. Okay, good. Yay. Would it have been easier just to fight them? Yeah, absolutely. Like the other people ahead of time? Yeah. We're not those people. And then this. Okay, good. Excellent. And then maybe like stay right there. We got anything good? I don't know. He had like... No. Is that a new gift? No, it's just a thing to be sold. Oh, it was a require shield, so it was a piece of gear, but we can't use it. Locate. Okay, you're right here. There's no extra people to take out. Good. Unlike the Jedi fight where you had like all those extras. I like a scarf a lot. Like, that's a scarf. Is there another outfit with that scarf? Somebody's probably going to tell me if there is or isn't, but I like that scarf. I think it's snazzy. You've been expecting me?
Sorry if I kept you waiting. Who spoiled the surprise?
Matufer. Ilhakan orjes mi bernitik moronafne. Marug yal dest mastekis kil jam misten bulba. Jackie me bagbedista da basjat albi farforkesni.
It sounds like the Gormak talking too. Anybody else kind of getting those vibes? That would be a shame. I'm not the one. No, that would be a shame.
I do hate to disappoint.
Habib, Westji, must drink Guapi. Bibian, Fort Damille, Kaufnadi, Namakampiet, the Harmalan Margumak.
Will you join me in this? A ritual of communion. You know, I'm gonna have to hard pass.
If you intend to put up a fight, Kren, let's get on with it.
Edgadi, we, Dorvetiame, Limekade, yes, nearest. Jackie Lesnime, Bagbedista, da Basjat, Albi, Farforkesni. Victia Stinkentwesh.
May the strong survive. Yes. Okay, first this person. I like how the other two, like, will not join in, because that is not part of this. Right, he's a force user! That's so cheating! But that's how strong the bounty hunter is, it doesn't matter. Okay, you, come on. Torian, just keep me healed. This. Now this. There we go, good. Okay. Ooh. What do we get, though? Oh, this. No! Okay. I think I used both of those abilities at the wrong time. There. Good. Okay. This boy is, I'm not gonna lie, it's a good fight. I definitely think they gave the bounty hunter worthy fights. I hope I'll live. Who's gonna rescue your ass soon? And if I don't live, Torian, nobody else does. Goodness gracious, Lila will live. Of course she'll live. She's perfect. Ish. I mean, she got some flaws. Not a lot, though. Maybe only like one or two. Okay, this. This guy. There we go. Was he healing for a second there? I don't think so. Maybe. Now this. Okay, what is this now gonna get me? Nothing. All right, let's talk. Your lightning's still happening. I am, yes.
Yes, mi bernitik moronafne. Marug yal dest mastekis kil jam misten bulba. Bibian, Fort Damille, Kaufnadi, Namakampiet, the Harmalan Margumak.
You're delirious?
Snap out of it, Kren. I ain't done with you yet.
Lekelaste, divertinje gerde te temanjechib. Ziknes jiur dorikil da sherbulike, fifi patja. Jackie Lesnime, Bagbedista, da Basjat, Albi, Farforkesni.
Fear I will only trade one sibling for another. No. No, I want to see what happens if you kill him.
You and me, we ain't gonna be real close.
Okay, and now we defeat. So I assume I don't have to defeat the two lieutenants if I don't kill. I forget if we do or don't. I've never killed him. I don't think Evie killed him. So this will be new. I think normally I'm like, ooh, yes, brother in blood. Let's do it. Seems culty. Which normally I like, but I don't know if Lila's a big culty person. You know what I mean? Like, she likes the good old cultiness, but this might not be. It's not the sweater cult. Avoid. That's for gosh darn it sure. That sweater cult, I feel like, is going to just transcend time and space. Wholeheartedly. Like, I feel like I'll be like 3 Let's Plays later. Bailey's story will be like done, and I'll still be talking about the sweater cult. And that sounds perfect to me.
Hello, Voss. Remember me? I came here to put you away. Nothing's gonna keep me from doing that. Aor, Graddock, and Kren couldn't stop me. I don't think you can either. That'll teach you not to play with your food.
SWTOR
Scout the battleground?
Yep. Okay, go to the observation deck. We shall go to the observation deck. I forgot that that's how it went. I like how he's not really upset that you killed his bro. He's like, you will make a more worthy opponent and I will get more points. And if you've hung out with Kaizen, it'll make more sense. I do think, in some ways, doing... I would say the bounty hunters, or the consular story first with Kaizen, like, if you wanted to understand more about the Trandoshan, then coming here and doing this storyline would probably make a little bit, like, it would make a lot more sense. So this is what I was thinking it was, right here.
What your destiny is gonna eat is my boot, lizard.
Oh! She's not gonna take you as a mate. Trust me. She got better prospects.
You're a few bolts short of a droid.
All right, let's roll.
Gotcha.
Did she just say you're a few bolts short of a droid? I love you, Lila. You are literally, you will always be famous. No, Lila's one-liners are so good. I forget, this might be a two-part fight, because I think he's dying a little too easily to be a one-part fight. I could be very wrong. And he could just be easier, all things considered. Okay, you. Now this. And are we gonna let him live at the end of this? Actually, though. So here's the thing. With the Trandoshan, though, if you have the option to let him live, it's actually less kind than just letting him die. Because he'll have lost all of his points and then have to, like, live with that and then try to get them back, which would be impossible at this point, I think. Thanks. No thanks.
I'm gonna have to decline.
Look at that beat down. Girl, not taking any prisoners. That's my girl. So, it seems like, it would seem like, do I still have, I forget. Oh no. So yeah, see how it's not your choice, capture him or fight to the death? See how fight to the death is light-sided? Because that's the kinder thing to do to him, is to let him die with this. So then that way he doesn't have to, like, lose face with everything and, like, his points and stuff. But LOL.
The pain's just starting for you, lizard.
Just can't do worse to him after this.
No. No, they cannot.
Care to elaborate on that?
You just zeroed his Jagannath.
That's what I
Made him
thought.
worthless. Nothing but oblivion waiting once the Chiss finally kill him. When we meet...
So that's what I was talking about. So we'll go back and, like, redo that. But basically, like Torian was saying, this is literally the cruelest thing that you could do to him. His points are zeroed out. The Chiss are gonna, like, talk to him, torture him, whatever, and then he's gonna die knowing he had no points. I love that. Like, I love that this is what would almost be like an opposite. Like, this is definitely an opposite from what you would normally expect. Like, normally taking somebody in and turning them over is the kinder thing, because then they still live, but in this case, I'm gonna... yeah.
The pain's just starting for...
Chiss can't do worse to him.
He got off easy.
He's lucky I couldn't try. Time to turn Voss over to the Chiss.
I do like that they have Tori in there to explain that if you need it. We didn't, and I kind of like the idea of your bounty hunter understanding Trandoshan culture a bit. I also just think it would make more sense. Trandoshan are big hunters. Like, I don't know, would you really be able to go into the Great Hunt if you didn't fully understand the Trandoshans? Or just, like, have at least a cursory bit of knowledge on them versus some of the other species? No, it's a thought. It's an interesting thought. Because a Trandoshan would probably be more likely to enter into the Great Hunt in some cases. Even though... I mean, there were aliens in it. And, I mean, it's run by a Wookiee, so you could see that ish. I forget, though. Was there a Trandoshan in it? Like, originally that we killed? Oh, it's been a minute. I forget. Somebody tell me if there is. Can I have my son, Blizz, please? I'm here to release him from your prison.
I've captured Renegade Voss. Get your boss on the line.
And I thought Trandos looked hideous out of carbonite. Sir, your bounty hunter has just delivered Renegade Voss into my custody.
You've renewed my faith in your profession, bounty hunter. I'll be wiring a substantial sum to an account of your choosing.
Thank you very much.
Send it to this account. It's been a pleasure.
Likewise. I'll know who to contact if I have need of a capable hunter. That concludes our business, if there is nothing else.
What happens to Blizz?
What are you gonna do with your prisoner now?
When there is no longer any use for it, it'll be executed for its crimes against the Ascendancy.
He's harmless. Just let him go.
Can I, why bother keeping a prisoner then?
The White Maw's in shambles. You don't need to keep Blizz locked up.
The alien was a member of an organization that has caused a lot of damage to Chiss sovereign territory.
Enough, Kel. The creature's crimes are hardly exceptional, and its worth is questionable. If you agree to a reduction of your pay, I'll release it to your custody.
He's earned a pardon.
If it weren't for his help, you wouldn't have Voss right now. That not enough?
A fair point. Kel, release the creature, and see that it is delivered to the bounty hunter ship.
Yes, sir.
Again, a pleasure dealing with you.
Likewise.
Consider yourself a guest of the Ascendancy while on Hoth.
Good. Use your ship's intercom. Okay.